Welcome to Do-It-Yourself Diggers located in Dubbo for great rates on tight access earth moving equipment and more. This is the New Holland L215 2.5 ton skid steer. The curb weight of this machine on the trailer is 3.5 ton, so please make sure that your tow vehicle is rated to tow that. When hooking up the trailer, please be very careful. First, make sure that the coupling lock is down, locked over the ball, using the jockey wheel to lower it down. 2, that the chains are crossed over, the breakaway cable is also connected to the back of the tow vehicle, that the electrical connection is attached to an electric brake system. We do hire out an electric brake standalone system if you don't have one built into the car, and that the trailer handbrake is down, with any wheel chocks removed. When offloading the machine, make sure that you park the trailer on a flat, level and firm surface. It is 2.5 tons and it will sink into the ground if you do not have those ramps well supported. 2 ratchet straps on the front need to be loosed, and then the ratchet strap with chain attached on the rear need to be removed. Please take note of the arrangement of the ratchet straps and tie down points so that you can reverse the procedure when you load the machine back on the trailer at the end of the day. The windscreen is more for security and weather, so most often remove the windscreen by opening it up and then gently sliding it up on the slide hinges and place it in a safe location. To operate the machine, the seat belt must be secured. The key goes in the ignition, the top right hand corner of the cab. Turn the key to run, the yellow glow plug light will extinguish, and then you can turn the machine over. To actually move the machine and operate the hydraulics, you must press the operate button circled in blue, and then the operate light must extinguish in order to use the controls. Please also note the gauges circled in red, which indicate from left to right hydraulic temperature, water temperature and level of diesel. For the main controls, the left foot controls the raising and lowering of the bucket. Pressing the heel down will raise the bucket, pressing the toes down will lower the bucket. The right foot controls the tilt in the bucket. Pressing the heel down will tilt the bucket up, and toes down tilt the bucket forward. The hand controls control either side of the wheels. Pulling back on both sides will move the machine backwards evenly. To turn the machine, pull back on one side or forward on one side, or you can go in opposite alternate directions. To operate the 4-in-1 opening and closing of the bucket, use the right thumb toggle. The bucket opens and closes quickly, so please be careful. Now you know enough to reverse the machine off the trailer carefully. Gently pull back on both hand controls evenly, a few centimeters, and then press your left heel down, which will raise the bucket up away from the chocks that stop the machine sliding forward on the trailer. Raise the bucket up to about 1 foot off the platform, and then evenly reverse the machine backwards down the ramps onto the ground. If you hire the auger, this will be strapped into the bucket. When swapping between different instruments, the hydraulics will need to be disconnected. To take the pressure off the hydraulic hose system, the implements must be lowered to the ground, and a handle down by your right thigh can be pulled up to release pressure on the hydraulics. You must also press the operate button to disengage the hydraulics. When removing the top hydraulic hose, the sleeve must be aligned with the notch and then pulled back to release the top hose. The bottom hose will require a push forward on both the sleeve and the hose fitting. For the hoses not being used, please connect them into each other to prevent dirt getting in. To disconnect the attachment plate, pull up on the locking arms and then carefully reverse the machine while tilting, and then it's just a case of reversing this procedure to connect to other implements.
Drop it down a little. Yep. Okay. Good. Make sure it's clean. Yep, make sure the knob's hooked up.
When attaching the auger drill bit, you may need some assistance in order to slide the driver bit into the socket and align the pins. Thanks again for choosing Do-It-Yourself Diggers for great rates on tight access earth moving equipment and more.